something. Good afternoon, everybody.
Hi. It's spring.
It is spring. We had a little dip into the chills this week, but it's spring. I don't care what it says out there.
Might be fake spring, but it's still spring.
But what is it? What's the date?
Today's March 19th.
It's Tuesday. And this is a channel all about cross stitch primarily. We throw in a few of our other crafts we do, like quilting and sewing. So you may see some of that stuff pop up. I'm MaryLou.
I'm Aimee.
And we are the two cross stitchers. It's nice to have you with us this afternoon. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. We had a few people from the last time actually subscribe. Thank you, all of you. That's wonderful. And I have to thank Missy and Kathy for the wonderful shout out they gave us last week. And again, I'm just beyond thankful. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So what do we got today?
We had a couple other shout outs. Let's see. Is her name Karen, the lady in Canada? Right here. The Stitching Owl, Karen.
Karen.
From London, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah.
And Brandy and Emma did us a really nice shout out. First time, did we ever thank them last time? Maybe we did and I forgot. But I wanted to make sure I mentioned them too from B&E Stitchery.
And anyone else. If we happen to miss you, we apologize for that.
We're still figuring out how to tag people and make mentions.
Yeah.
It's a learning curve.
It is a learning curve, but we're having fun.
Yep.
And that's why we're doing this. We're having fun with it. So what do we start with? FFOs.
Fully finished items, objects.
Fully finished. Oh, well, oh, I know, because Aimee didn't.
Oh, yes.
Told me, reminded me the last time about this. Where do you see these guys?
Oh my God, they're so cute.
So I made these dolls. I used to make a lot of dolls many years ago. And these guys were cut out in my bins, and I'm like, you know what? I want to finish them up. They were naked bodies, and they needed their clothes and their fuzzy red hair. So I had some fun a couple of weeks ago and got these done. And
They're
these
awesome.
are my keepers.
They're awesome. I love them.
They were so much fun. They really were. What else do I have here? Let's see.
Oh, yes.
So the metal tree that I showed the last time,
She's decorated
got
it.
one little one right here that I'm finishing. Aimee shared a pattern with me of a pansy, and I'm going to do that one too. And I do have to. I'm going to make some cording for around these. Some of them have rickrack. This was interesting little trim I did on this one. But I'll change it out. I'm going to put a spring bow up here at the top. And I'm already working on red, white, and blue theme for the next round.
Do you have a bow maker?
I do have a bow maker.
You're going to teach me how to use it. I have one, and I need lessons.
Yep, I do have a bow maker, so that's fun. I think that's all I have that was finished.
I have one fully finished. You'll remember Hands-On Designs Irony. And here's my finish.
This way. Here we go. Back up. There we go. You can see the whole thing.
So I found this washboard at an antique shop, and I printed off the Fels Naphtha because that's like a brand that I've heard of. I actually took the very top. It's a dryer sheet, and I folded it up to make a bow.
That's awesome.
So, and I put a button out of my button box to
that's
do
great.
that little top. So that's going to hang in my laundry room.
I love the colors in that too. I love that aqua is showing up everywhere.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's nice.
Yeah.
So that's my only fully finished. So how about finished items? Nothing? Well, you just showed that tree. There was a lot of finished items on there.
That's all I have.
Okay, well, I'll keep going then. So this is called the Gingerbread Lodge, And I won this as a free pattern from the Rocking Chair Stitcher on YouTube. If you want to follow her, she's out of Nova Scotia, Canada. And
That's really cute.
I did it on the 20 count white petty point on beige with the called for DMC.
Nice. I love how that turned out. Oh, and this is the best.
The best. My husband is so excited about this one.
I really love this.
So this is my Renato Parolin Rossi Balocci. I'm going to have to probably step back, but I'm going to bring it close first and kind of do a scroll.
The fabric is gorgeous.
This is an Italian designer. This is on 18 count old parchment by Vintage NeedleArts. And I'll back up so you can see the whole. It's as long as like from my neck to my waist. So
about 20 inches, 22 inches.
So
beautiful.
I'm excited that that one's done. My husband's excited to frame it, so I'm like, good, he'll pay for it. It all comes out of the same bank, but sometimes writing the check seems painful, and he won't have any problem. Let's see.
No, whips.
Whips.
Whips. Oh, now whips I got.
Whips we have.
So my saga continues on my summer Quaker.
Oh, yeah.
It really is.
It's gonna fall.
So last time, yeah, that's good, Aimee. I had to finish this quarter, which I did, down here. And then I came in and I did this little one. And I've really got a lot done in the bottom of the ocean here. I did this little octopus right there. He's so cute.
He's adorable. I love the colors in this too.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
So, yeah, Lila Studios, these seasonal Quakers are awesome. We have the fall one. We have yet to start them. I really wanted to crank on this because it had been hanging around and this had become my focus.
Do you remember the fabric on that one? It feels like
this
fiber on
one,
the whim.
it is fiber on.
It's my favorite. I always like everything's fiber on a whim if it feels nice to me.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
It's Gracenotes.
Gracenotes. I might be a Gracenotes fan.
Raspberry Latte.
Raspberry Latte.
Yes.
I'm gonna remember that.
Oh my goodness.
It's so pretty.
Yeah.
It looks like a raspberry milkshake.
So I had last year, for like a full year, I did Gracenotes Fabric of the Month, and that was one of them. Was yeah.
Do you want to swap off? Do you want me to go?
Go ahead.
Brenda Gervais Wordplay. This I'm working on April, and here's my start on that. Just a little start. This is on 35 count antique lamb's wool linen by Wichelt.
I love that fabric.
It's a nice tan.
So Aimee already saw this. So
Ooh,
you already saw
it's
this.
a biggie.
B&E's chat the other day. So a Symphony of Friendship sampler. I have been dying to start this. This takes a lot of thread.
It's huge.
It's my bath, and I said I wasn't gonna have one, but there we go.
And this is fiber on a whim.
This is fiber on a whim. This is Cappuccino.
It's
So
pretty.
this is already one full thing of weeks, and I'm working almost halfway through the second one. But that tree deserves the fancy floss.
Yeah,
So
it
do
does.
all the leaves. It deserves the fancy floss, people. It makes it. It's so pretty.
Yep, it gives it that movement that bark has.
So I purchased fabric and just for this. And I had 3 different ones come in and then I had to audition them and I couldn't decide which one. This was the one we all voted for. And I love it. It's really coming out nice.
And I'm working on, it's called Mandala I Am the Storm, and it's by TJ Designs, and I'm doing it on a 16 count white Ada by Artiste. So I believe that's the Hobby Lobby brand. And there's my start on that one.
There you go. And the colors again. That aqua
Yep, that
colors
tealish
are
color is
Yep.
coming in again.
Yep.
So the letters will be over here. And from what I understand about her designs is you can buy this mandala pattern and then you can buy different sayings to go on the other side. So this one says, they whispered to her, you cannot survive the storm. She whispered back, I am the storm. So I just thought it has a lot of sass, similar to me. That's all I have for whips. Got any new starts? Whips, that's all in the same thing?
I don't have any. That was my new start, the trees.
Yep.
That was it. Yep, that was it.
I'm going to share real quick how I keep track of what I started and what I finished, and because my goal this year was to do 24 and 24, so 24 new starts in 2024, and so far I've had 16 new starts. So I'm just keeping like a running list.
Are any of those finished now?
Yeah, I have all but
finishes. Yep.
All but 3 are finished, which is the mandala, the wordplay.
Yep.
Oh no, just those 2.
Yep.
So those are the only. So right now I have those 2 whips going. This keeps me in track, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fully finished.
Yep.
And I can't show one of them because it was the retreat finish. You had a finish too, another one, didn't you?
I did. I did have that finished, but it's for our April retreat, so we can't be showing those. I think I had, did I show that last time?
I think you
I did.
showed it, yep. But you can show it again because it's really cute.
Well, I'm going to show it again with my stitchy canvas because I received something that is how I'm going to finish.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if I said, but I'm up to 16 so far. So
that's good.
Considering it's only the first quarter, however, a lot of these were smalls, and I do have a couple of big guys. And with Market, I bought some Teresa Kogut's that I really want to do, and they're going to be really big. So
and I think that's what happened to me last year was I had a lot of large size projects. So, and then I'd do smalls and I'd get carried away because it's like, oh, I can finish that. I can finish that. So now I'm forcing myself. My 24 and 24 is my whips. So, and they're getting there. I've got one done. This one's really big. The Quakers are pretty big. So, but they will all get done at some point.
where do you want to go next? Kindness or Hall?
Hall.
Hall. Uh-oh, clear the table. No, just kidding.
I know. Hall. So, Hall. Market happened.
I didn't get my Market stuff yet.
Yeah, you're going to have to make a phone call on that. So, Market happened. So, as the rest of the cross stitch world did, I got Tiny Towns.
Tiny Towns and Frosty Towns.
Frosty is just so cute.
I can't wait.
And I have made all of the others except for the heart one and the Anytown. So the Anytown, and this is more Anytown. So I haven't done these now, so it's like them, but I get a lot of them done.
So when you do the Anytown, are you going to do them as they are, or are you going to make it like Hudson?
I keep rethinking that. So not sure how it's going to go yet.
Because I think I'm going to do mine according to Litchfield. Now, I don't know if any of you know Litchfield, New Hampshire, but it's a farm community. So we have farm stands and another farm stand. So we have like 2 businesses in town, and an ice cream shop though. So I'll be able to put the ice cream shop in.
I thought I was going to like make it my town, like my personal town, like the quilt shop and the cross stitch shop and the bookstore.
That's a good idea.
And my house. And the Dana's candy shop.
With a little cat.
Right? So amazing. So yeah, I thought that that's how I might personalize it. And I had some notes written down with the original. So once I pick it up to stitch, I'll make my final decision at that point. Lindsay Waite. Oh my God. I can't say enough for Primrose Cottage. Lindsay's amazing.
That one's on
That
my
whole
list
group.
too. That one's on my list
So
too.
12 monthly minis. These are going to be a blast.
They're going to be fun and
Yep.
quick.
I love the little turkeys. The bees, Kathy Walker, the bees. That's what sold me. And I know you.
Those bees are the bee's knees.
The bees. And then, again, like Tiny Town, July rules. So I haven't done any of the rules. I was doing Lizzie Kate's banner series. I did a few of those. I didn't do the rules, but I love this red, white, and blue. So I'm doing this, and I'm hoping it fits on my shutter. I'm going to have to figure out the count and make sure it fits. I think it will. I think it will. So I can't wait to do that. Then I got Hands-On Designs Gather Wildflowers.
Those are pretty.
These, yeah, I think they might be too big to fit on my circle tree.
They almost look like
They
maybe
really
cast
are
iron.
cute though. But I do have one of these paddles. One.
They
So
almost,
I'll be switching them out.
they almost look like little mini cast iron pans.
Yeah. Then I got, couldn't resist.
The bee's knees.
And then I was debating, what am I going to use for fabric? And went hunting in my stash, vintage NeedleArts. It's perfect.
Yep. Teal.
Yep. It's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. But wait, there's more. So as I said, when I had the tree up, I had purchased a couple of different fabrics. And this was, because Aimee had done something on wheat, I got the
It's so pretty.
wheat. Oh my God, it is pretty.
It's by Fiber on a Whim, my favorite.
So that got voted out. Then this was Fog. This I had. This was not Fiber on a Whim. It's another one.
Picture this plus, isn't it?
Yeah, Picture This Plus.
Yep.
It is. So that's Fog. That was too light. The Cappuccino was right in the middle of the two of them, and it worked out beautifully. So
Yep.
it won. But these are gorgeous fabrics.
Yes, it's more of a light tan, and you would think fog might be grayish, but it's not. It's a really,
not.
really light tan.
It's kind of like, there's a couple of other ones out there now, like Cream and Sugar.
Milk and Honey.
Milk and Honey.
Yep.
That's what that other fabric was we were trying to figure out the other day.
Ah!
Then Miss Julie Weston, fabulous seamstress.
That's cute.
Now I sew, and I've made the little keepers, but these bunnies,
And the little lace trim.
as my friend Gail knows, I cannot resist a bunny. They follow me home no matter where I go. She does such a beautiful job. Yes, like the little lace trim. She puts the felt here. She tops it with a piece of ribbon to hold it in place, so it's not just plain stitched down. It's just the little finishing touches. So nicely done.
Is she on Etsy?
So nicely done. So she is, if you follow her on Instagram, Julie Just Sews. You follow her on Instagram. She posts sales days and times. You go to her link, and she has a website to go to. But she'll do up like 5 or 6 of them at a time and say, okay, I'm going to put them on sale Friday at noon. I was there at noon. By 12:01, I paid for it. She was mine. Because a couple of times I looked at them, and she had some pretty blue ones. And I'm kind of glad it was meant to be. I missed out on the blue ones. I got the blue bunnies.
The bunnies were more important anyway.
The bunnies were it. So thanks, Julie. You do a great job. I love it. Love it. So what else?
Is it my haul?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep,
so
I'm good.
I was watching those darn cousins. And those cousins, let me tell you, they got me in trouble. I went
They
to
do every time.
They have a code on their YouTube. If you watch and follow them, you can get the code from their YouTube for the Stitchy Sassenach.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce that, so if I said it wrong, I apologize. And I bought, this is like a 3-piece set, so I'll show you each piece individually, but there's the thread bed.
With the little daisy.
Yep, little snap closure. And then this one is like a DMC holder.
Floss, the little bobbins.
Yeah,
that's
holds
awesome.
your bobbins. And it holds 16.
This fabric.
It has bunnies.
Check it.
She can't have it. But that's Teresa Kogut fabric, and it has this cute little
little
flower charm. I'm good at backwards. On the zipper. So they pay a lot of attention to the detail
really cute
on these, and it didn't take long at all to get. And
this one, time to stitch. I have this fabric.
And it's cute. It's just another project bag, and this one has like a little spool.
She needed bags.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know how to sew, right?
She wanted to do a bag day. We haven't done it.
Yeah, we still have to sew. I needed bags because I can't have no rips without
adorable.
This one has little frogs because we want to keep that frog away. And this is also another little thread bed.
This is so cute.
And the matching, what do you call this again? Project bag. I like the little snails on the inside.
I love those little critters. It's so cute.
And that has
little turtles and frogs and snails.
It has a little fly charm on the. I keep doing everything backward.
They got you in trouble.
So, punch needle and permanent stitcher. My husband got me the.
Stitcher came in the mail.
Yep,
Yay!
I finally got my first one. He got me the subscription. I always want to call them prescriptions, but they're subscriptions. And I went to the World in Stitches, and they were having a fabric designer there, and I kind of went crazy. So I got a 36 count linen called New York Moss.
That's pretty.
It's gorgeous. And then I got my wine.
Nantucket red.
And
that's what that is.
It's pretty.
It's a Nantucket red.
It's like a light cranberry almost. And then this one it's called Head in the Clouds.
Definitely sky.
This is a 32 count linen. I think I'm going to be a linen stitcher. And this is called Deep Waters, also in 32 count.
Pretty.
And then this one, it's Deep Waters Opalescent. So
Brandy, she's joined you in the fabric club.
I don't know if you can see that shimmer, but boy, does it have some shimmer. The shimmer is like a blue tealy. It's not silver, and it's not mother of pearl.
It's the opals, but it's very nice.
Very
nice.
So this is my favorite. It's called Celadon Cheetah, and it's a 28 count linen. Look at that. Look at the spots on that. Isn't that beautiful?
Another nice springy color. That's pretty.
I think they saw me coming. Here's an 18 count Ada called
Randy. She went over the edge.
I did. It's all Randy's fault. She wasn't even near me when I picked it all out. This is called Profiterole. I think those are like French little pastries of profiterole.
You need to hit the fabric tables at retreat.
Well, I'm going to be hitting the fabric tables. If Reese's going to be there, I'm going to be there. This is called My Lab, and it's 18 count dirt.
Nice.
It has some variegation in there. I got a bunch of different counts so that I had something for everything. And this is called Mud Party.
Ooh.
And it's kind of a...
That's interesting.
It's a grayish... It almost has a little bit of a hue of a... Almost a little bit of a greeny hue, but not really. But it's a nice...
It's got a hint of green and even purpley.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Mud Party. Doesn't it just make you think of being a kid splashing around in the...
That's not what it looks like.
No, it doesn't look like mud. And one more, it's a 16 count and it's called Sad Cloud.
It's like a gray blue. It's very pretty.
Yep.
I love those blues.
Bet that frosty would look good on this. Or that gray one.
Yep.
So, phew.
Nice.
Yep, I went a little crazy on that.
She got a little fabric.
Just a little. Oh, wait. I don't think I'm done.
But as she keeps reminding me,
nope,
she just started back into this not too long ago, so she needs to build her stash.
Yes, and I'm succeeding. And when I was at Randy's, because my fabric couldn't travel alone, I bought the Blackbird Designs Winter Wonderland.
Yep.
And I bought the fancy flosses to go with it. So
I think I got this too. I think I got this already.
there's those. And I also bought some bling. It's my first bling. So I'm looking forward to starting that one as well. I'll have to pick out one of those fabrics that I just bought to do it on.
Oh yeah, you have a few to choose from there.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be hard. Hard to decide. So let's see. Oh, I know the other thing I wanted to show was, and I believe I showed this the last time. So this is Robin Pickens has the seasonal couriers. So I have finished spring.
I love it. I love that peach, that coral color. It's so pretty.
Cloth or Rustico.
Yeah.
And I have enough fabric. I'm going to do all 4 seasons on the same fabric. So I'm starting the Blue Jays of summer next. But a friendly neighbor of mine I live in a condo development, and
she's standing up for this one, folks. Oh, that's beautiful.
This is what they're going in.
That's going to be awesome.
So the whole panel on the back opens up, and I can put these in there.
That's going to be so pretty.
It's going to look awesome. I'm like, how perfect with the Rustico fabric, too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be able to get all 4 seasons in there. How cool a finish is that? And what luck. I saw it, and she's like, well, you can have it. I'm like, whoa, what? And she says, it's still sitting. It's like 6 months later. It's still sitting in my house. And she brought it up to me. So that's going to be a great finish. So now it's going to prod me on to get the rest of them done, too. It's going to make me finish them all. So that's good. That was all I had.
I have another 2 more things of kindness that I want to say thank you for. I was watching.
Oh, yeah, we do have stitchy kindness.
Suzanne and Thomas from Fiddles and Flosses, or Flosses and Fiddles. She's on YouTube under Suzanne P. And I won this as one of their giveaways.
Wow. You've been a lucky winner.
I know.
Haven't you?
Yeah, and this is Stitching with the Housewives Adorables, and it's fall, and I love fall most of all, that's for sure. So you'll probably see me doing lots of falls in the future. And our friend Andrea, who watches us, was posting on Facebook a beautiful chart, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to have that. And it's the Quaker Christmas samples. So Andrea, thank you so much she stitched this one, and I think I'm going to do the same.
Yeah, she's been on a roll, Andrea, getting things done.
Oh, and happy birthday, because today's her birthday.
Right. Yay, happy birthday, Andrea. I posted it on her Facebook page, too. She sent me something, too.
Wow.
And I actually, let's take it off again. So I saw her stitching this, and I love the little Lizzie Kates. They're fun, they're fast and fun and colorful. And so she sent this to me. And I did it, and it's going in my circle tree, but I had to adapt it a little to make it fit. So I did.
And it has a bunny.
Yep, so it has the basket and the bunny, which was the important part. And there's little blocks on the side that it wasn't going to fit in. It would have cut them off.
Yep, you
Well,
did a
see,
good job.
Andrea, I did it.
Already.
And she sent me this beautiful coloring cotton, Ada. It's 20 count hay bale, it's
Ooh,
called.
that's pretty.
It's kind of like mocha.
It does.
It's
It looks a lot like
different.
that.
It's beautiful. So now I got to figure out what I'm going to stitch on. Maybe I'll do my red, white, and blues on this.
Or, yeah.
It'll be very vintagey looking. But thank you, Andrea. And happy birthday again.
So how about plans?
Hmm?
What are your plans?
Keep stitching on Quaker. Keep stitching on Quaker. Keep stitching. I want to start that bee. I want to start the botanical bees. So I'm probably going to get some stitches in on that. Now that I've got my tree going and I've kind of worked through that rush of the new start, I might do the bee. I know Helen D has like more than half of her stitched already.
Wow.
So looks like it's pretty quick. So we'll see.
Yee, how fun. So my plans are to do a mill hill because I've never done one, and I found this laurel birch one.
Oh, cute.
This one's been in my stash. I think I bought it at the World in Stitches as well.
So does this one have beads too?
This one has beads. They're in here behind the papers. And I'm putting it in my...
She's putting it in the keeper, I know.
In the keeper, MaryLou made me. In my tuna pink fabric. And my plans are to pack this for retreat.
I have to call Reese up. Reese is putting together kits for this. We're going to do these as a start at Library Stitches retreat.
So I brought mine, and I picked out two.
And I can't decide if I want to do the light version or the dark version.
So if I do the dark version, I couldn't decide either, but this fox and rabbit linen seaweed that it calls for, I can't even tell you how beautiful this is.
Is that the color that Brandy's stitching hers on?
I don't know. I didn't iron this, obviously, but there's green, there's purple, it's dark, this is a 40 count linen though, so we'll see if Aimee does it on this or not. I know I just spoke about myself in the third person, but... And I also bought for the light version, which is a 3-color version. The dark one is a 5-color version, and the light one is a 3-color version. And I bought 20 count raw natural cork linen for that if I do it in the light colorway, which is the pink and yellowy one. That is stunning though, isn't it?
These threads are gorgeous.
Yeah, those are the NPI silks.
Yep.
And and it goes with either one, you know. So this has the ones for both, whether you do it in the light or the dark. They're both there.
So pretty.
I'm probably gonna also start something small because I just finished that tree, and I'm probably gonna be one of my tiny towns because I gotta get back to my tiny towns. I have a few of those, and I would like to fully finish some of my things that I've finished already, because I have about 10 finishes sitting there waiting for fully finishing.
Yeah, I went through my bucket. You know my bucket.
I know the bucket. It's the bucket of fame. I don't call anything shame. It's fame.
It's a whip bucket. And I looked through, and there were a few like summertime-ish type theme. I had Boston Light, which was the rabbit. I can't think of her name. So Boston Light cross stitch that I dyed the fabric for, and I went from very dark blues to up to fade light. It's beautiful. I don't know why I didn't finish it. A lot of coverage stitching in it. So like a lot of one spot white, like a big white cloud and that type of thing. So I think I probably got bored with it and set it down. So that's the type of thing I'm going to be pulling out of that whip bucket and get back to. So that's about it. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
It's been a great day in the neighborhood, folks.
It has. Happy spring.
Hopefully this video worked out. We'd like to know some opinions. We're using a new camera, and we were curious about the sound and the volume and that type of thing, and the clarity of the picture. So please, we're open for any suggestions and pointers.
And all. And thank you for coming and watching us. We appreciate it. If you'd subscribe, we'd like that even more.
Yep.
You don't, no pressure.
Do all the things. So hope to see you next time. We're going to do it right before we go to Stitches, and then we'll library stitching retreat, and then when we come back, we'll do another one. So hope to see you then.
All right. Thanks, guys.